Good to have you on, good to have you in. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon later if I make new videos. I'd really appreciate that, guys. Check out the links in the description below if you're interested in my scanners, where I take about 60-80% of my trades come from my scanner that I take usually. Check out the scanners in the link description below if you're interested in a brokerage. It gives you up to, I think it's like $1,400 in free stock. Trust me, everybody who's Webull, they get it. It's not some scam. I wouldn't be advertising it if it was. And check out the course in the link description below. All those things. Check out the links. My free chat room, of course, in the link description below. That's the most important. Check that out. Has tons of free content, tons of free education, and that's where I spend most of my time. What's going on, girl? Again, check out the link description below for free chat, and we'll go ahead and get started here in a second. Just want to post this in chat here. And I gotta save it as well because we have to put it on our YouTube video here. Small little red day. I have no problem with it. I'll tell you why here in a second. An $8,000 red day. Was up as much as $40,000 a day, $50,000 today, almost $60,000 at one point. But I'll go over that trade. Where can I find the link to your scanner? Click the link in my bio on Instagram, back spasms. Click the link in my bio on Instagram there. It's going to take you to the chat room, then go to products, and you'll see my scanner. It's the all-in-one, which I use the most. 8.1K down, save, and then it's going to be a red day recap today. Day 203, down minus 8.1K. Oops. Red day, 10-2. Alright, there's that. Cool. Save that. What's going on, Gaby? What's going on, Ami? Alright, let me post this on social media quick. Post out there, guys. Just setting everything up here, guys. Hope you guys had a great trading day. There was a lot of opportunity out there, honestly. But, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles, as Bruce Almighty says. Post that there. WWR. Where's WWR doing? WWR falling. Nice little bounce idea there. Let me go on social media quick, post this now. Just trying to post this quick. What's going on, Nick? Save that image. Perfect. What's going on, guys? Just get everything set up here, and then I'll go ahead and get started. SPI. What was it? Another runner today. SLDB ran today? What the heck? Wasn't expecting that. Alright, cool. Post that. Not a GIF. Don't want that. Alright, I'm gonna go live on TikTok here. Alright, got everything set up. Alright, guys, so let's go ahead and go over today's trading day. I'm not going to wait too long to get people on because I do have things to do today. Trade WWR, made 29K. Awesome tag roll there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So my conviction in a stock, SPI, basically outweighed everything today. As much so as I was up almost $60,000 today in this stock. But I really had high expectations for it. And we'll go ahead and give it a couple more seconds here. But I had high expectations for it, so I kind of waved everything off, WWR, CBAT. If I wouldn't have been so high conviction on SPI, I probably walked away with about 20, 30, maybe max 40,000 a day. with the opportunities on WWR and CBAT. There were quite a few opportunities on those stocks. But you know, that's just trading, guys, and that's the name of the game. You win some, you lose some, but you hope you win more than you lose. You don't hope, you work on studying. Knowledge is power when applied. Study, 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 study. Okay, I can't stress it enough. The smarter you are in trading, the better you're going to be at trading, okay? Trust me. The more knowledge, it doesn't hinder you, it actually helps you. So continue to want to learn, educate, and teach yourself. Learn from me, learn from the chat room, learn from educators here at No Manual Trading. We've been through the trenches. That's why I come on here every day. Hopefully you guys can learn from me. And I'm going to go ahead and get started today, guys. So, without further ado, not many trades today, guys. SPI, basically it. That was it. SPI. I traded CODX. I got long CODX at the market open. 1434, 8146. Out 14842, 6309. Those trades, that trade was a perfect trade for me. I scalped it this morning because of the news that Trump had coronavirus. Whoops. Try to go like that. So let's go ahead and open this up here. CODX, guys. CODX. I actually played this. So I got long right on this wick in here. So I saw the strong move up. I was watching it out of the open. I got a nice wick sell-off here. A lot of times it's just panic selling. Not much going on, but just panics, and the MMs get slipped up there. So I stabbed at 11,000 shares. I think it was 1435. And took it off right in here at 1485. Literally nailed that trade. Textbook trade there on that trade. So 1435 in, 1485 out for roughly about a $5,600 gainer and like 1, 2, 3. So basically bought the dip, waited for the rip, sold out. That was it. That gave me a little wallet patter. I actually lost a little bit on HUSA. Took a loss on it. Right in here. Yeah, right there. Those are my shares. Took a loss on it right in there. Didn't like the way it was kind of no volume, dead. And finally, SPI, guys. I really like the setup today. I've seen offerings run in the past. I know this had an offering. I know this stock has seen offering or has seen an offering. Trust me, I get it. But I also have seen offerings literally run back to where they started and then keep going. And this stock, I don't want to take my eyes off of, but immediately out of the gates, I like the way this gapped down. I like the way this was holding pre-market. I watched this for a couple minutes to kind of see if we're going to kind of sell off. To me, I saw some bidders come in, and I ended up having an average of about 577 throughout intraday. And I watched it go up to 630, and literally didn't take any off. I have to work on taking things off in a parabolic. I literally was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should take some off. I didn't, because I was so convicted and so confident on this play. I let it kind of pan out. I was adding all in the dips, all these red candles I was adding. Add. And then saw this thing perk back up, and I'm like, here we go. You know, this is going to be the big breakout we're looking for. This is going to be the bottom bouncer that we are looking for, right? Well, wrong. Okay, and I'm confused as much as hopefully you guys are. This thing traded how many shares? Let's look. Oops, let's go to the 1 year here. So what do we trade today? So we traded 8.7 million shares today. Yesterday we traded 5.2. This thing for the first couple hours of market open had already traded more than yesterday. So to me that was confirmation of the 535 level was the bottom right there. Okay, we kind of retested this pre-market, and then basically it was, and then we had a nice volume, and then a retest through high day and break, and then we had a cup and handle here, and it just failed. I am so lost on that setup. I'm telling you, in my books, the way that my database and the way that I look at this, I see the setup, and this breaks out 9 times out of 10, maybe even 95 times out of 100. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna hold on to it because I'm still convicted, and then this kind of just made an ugly kind of just small sell-off, and I had no choice but to sell off into the close because I'm not going to hold it overnight with the kind of size that I had. But here's the thing, I was so confident in this SPI trade. Those guys on TikTok, join me on YouTube. Cam the Man is my YouTube. Those guys on TikTok, join me on YouTube. Cam the Man is my YouTube. Those of you guys on TikTok, join me on YouTube. Cam the Man is my YouTube. Those guys on TikTok, join me on YouTube. Cam the Man is my YouTube. You're going to see my screen share, my live screen share. Once you get to YouTube, do me a favor. Tell me that you're from TikTok. Just type in TikTok. When you get to YouTube, type in TikTok. If you're from TikTok and go to my YouTube Cam the Man today, type TikTok or just type 1. Type 1 if you're from TikTok. Just today, though, okay? Doesn't mean you found me on TikTok a week before. Just today, if you go from TikTok to Cam the Man YouTube, type 1 on there or TikTok, okay? Well, yeah, so awesome. But yeah, so I'm really kind of flustered on this one. I really, truly am. It's been a while since I haven't seen a breakout from this type of setup before. Parabolic runner traded over 348 million shares this day. Okay, and I'm still waiting for the. I think we're gonna get a 50 million at least share trading day, and potentially a 40 to 50% bounce. On that, what's going on, Derek Donovan? Awesome from TikTok there. Those guys on TikTok, join me on YouTube. Cam the Man is my YouTube. But yeah, so, and I really thought today it was going to be day. I'm so lost. I'm truly, truly lost. I am. I'm still, what's going on, Kevin Liu? Awesome. I'm still going to be Matthew Connor. Awesome. Big Life 360. Awesome. Those guys on TikTok, join me on YouTube. Cam the Man is my YouTube. Those guys on TikTok, join me on YouTube. Cam the Man is my YouTube. Type 1 or TikTok if you're coming in just from YouTube, from TikTok to YouTube today only. You found me the previous days, don't type that. What's going on, Eva? What's going on, Oscar? What's going on, Connor? What's going on, Soul? Matt, Neil, what's up? So I'm still watching this into next week. Definitely not taking my eyes off of it. I was in full size on this one, okay? And I was up as much, when we hit up here, I was up as much as like $50,000 to $60,000. And I really thought today was going to be $100,000, $200,000, maybe even $300,000 trading day. Potentially even more. You know, I thought maybe this could go 100%. But we didn't get that. Now, WWR ended up happening without me because I was so convicted into SPI, and that's opportunity cost. I felt like with SPI that I was so convicted in the trade that I didn't care what else happened. And I also knew it was a Friday, so I felt like things were slowing down. I felt like the market was going to slow down, and any opportunity that I missed out wasn't going to be worth the SPI trade. What's going on, Francisco? Awesome to see you from TikTok. So I basically was sitting there, and I'm like, okay. This morning I was contemplating myself. I'm like, all right. If SPI holds 550 and we start to get a perk out of the gates, I'm going to go long. And I'm going to be convicted into that one until I get at least a 50 to 60 to 70% runner out of it. Okay? Or the level 2 starts to fail on me. George Profit, awesome to see you from TikTok. Those guys on TikTok, join me on YouTube, Cam the Man by YouTube. Those guys on TikTok, join me on YouTube, Cam the Man by YouTube. Type in 1 or joining from TikTok if you did that today. But yeah, so, you know, and I was like, the market's slowing down. You know, I'm not seeing as many runners. I think the volume's going to be kind of lower. And SPI was my #1 watch if that happened. And what happened? That happened. I disregarded everything else out of the window. I left everything else, let it go, right? And SPI was my trade all day if I needed to, right? I watched WWR go from 270 to 562. So let that one go. It's unfortunate, but that's all right. CBAT was an overnight from yesterday at like 226.5. Ran to 345 today. Okay, so a nice runner there. All right, what did SUNW do today? SUNW just kind of hanging in there. All right. SPI was basically it. You know, that was it. I had so much size, took some slippage, and took a loss. And that was my $8,000 loser today. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too out of the ordinary. You know, that's just trading. At the end of the day, I lost $8,000. But yesterday we made 50+ thousand, so we're still well up on the month. And I knew my risk going into this trade, so I wasn't disappointed that much. I mean, I was disappointed that it didn't run. I was so shocked. I mean, I thought 7, 8, 9, 10 was in the realm of opportunities. I mean, SPI went from $1 to $46. It traded 348 million shares. I don't know how many shorts are stuck. I don't know how many traders remember this name. This is just a setup that I usually take. The lead runner always usually bounces the strongest. Okay? And this thing just doesn't want to bounce right now. Okay? I'll be watching it into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't exactly know when it's going to bounce or if it's going to bounce. But I'll guarantee you one thing. Well, I can't guarantee you. But I can show you one thing. I will try very hard to participate if it starts to go. Okay? So, yeah, and I didn't want to hold it over the weekend because they could do another offering. So, you know, yeah, you got to be patient. Exactly. I just thought 2 red days in a row was going to be good. Kodak, yeah, watching that one. What is This Darden's, this is one of my favorite stocks that I got into when we started to fall. I think I'm in at like 55 or 60, or up to 104. What's Marriott doing? Marriott Hotels. I'm just hanging in there. And down to love. Yeah, so I don't know. Just kind of want PCG's another one that I'm in longer term. I really like the way that's setting up, even from a chart perspective, let alone the fundamentals. But yeah, guys, that's really it. Join my free chat room, link description below. My course that teaches you guys my strategies. Click that link in the description below. That's really it. Cam, if you had a low entry point, in my opinion, would you have been better if you held SPI? If you looked there, somebody bounced on SPI. No, just because I don't want to hold it over the weekend. There's a chance for an offering. So, yeah. Those guys on TikTok, join me on YouTube. Cam the Man is by YouTube. Those guys on TikTok, join me on YouTube. Cam the Man is by YouTube. Other than that, guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. Kind of a cruddy way to end the week, but still, I've pulled $100,000 7 straight days out of my account. Today was the first time I pulled $89,000 from my account. I finally got my buying power to $400,000 there. So that's where I want to keep it. If we hit 3.8 million, I'll raise it to 425. We have to hit 4.1 to hit $500,000 in trading buying power. When we hit 5 million, I'll be trading roughly about $600,000 or $700,000 in buying power. Right now, we've taken 1,000 and turned into about 3.7 million in 203 business days. We're closing in on that $4 million mark, and that'll be 4/5 of the way there to our goal. Yeah, so it's nice to kind of pull my profits back down to where I want to be at. And yeah, so that's it, guys. Other than that, guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon alert if I make new videos. Cheers, team. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe out there.